dramatic sip of water. And hopefully all of this is going to work okay. Because now all of a sudden everybody's gone quiet. That makes me nervous. Hopefully everybody's still hearing me. Alright, let's try a new game. How about that? There we go. Happy with anything, whatever's most fun for you. Okay, why don't I pick up my existing game then? Oh, you want to see beginning? Beginning. Let's do beginning. Alright, so we'll pick a new game. I'm not picking hell mode. This makes your life harder from the beginning. So let's just start from the beginning. Hopefully you can hear this.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
It's very exciting, isn't it?
Goodbye, Father.
So this is us. We are Zagreus, son of Hades. We want out. We want to exploit. Oh, by the way, his puns are legendary. So we want to escape hell. This is our sword. We use it to attack things with.
Get out of here.
This is a rogue style game, meaning when you die, you start at the beginning. The further you can go before dying, the better. So we're making a break for it. Ooh, when I stab these things, stuff falls. This is a door. These are pots. They are destroyable. Alright, so there is a basic attack. There is a special attack. You have these little magical spell things you can throw, which are a ranged attack, and then you have a dash, which is the way I'm playing it. You can use it on a button, but I've got it set on a trigger, which makes it a lot easier. Hey, Zelia. The art is fantastic. The design is fantastic. The music is amazing. The writing should win a Hugo. It's phenomenal. So we're going to go in through the next wall and we'll show you some interesting new stuff. Alright, well, looks like let's see if there's any bad guys to kill. That is in fact a bad guy. Let's kill him. Ooh, that hurt. There, we've killed a bad guy. Ooh, more bad guys. Sorry, I'm used to playing this on my slightly better move. I've killed bad guys. Smashy smashy. I've earned some money. These guys throw ranged attacks so they can be a pain. Don't like ranged attacks. They're dead now. More in here than I remember. I didn't even pick hell mode on this by mistake, did I? So. Killing bad guys.
That's what you get.
Great. Okay. These are one of the keys to how you're going to succeed in this game.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
So you run into the gods a lot, and they are trying to help you, and they give you what are called boons. Boons let you increase or change the 4 types of attacks that you have. So your basic attack can become stronger. Your cast, the little red gem that you chuck at people, can do different things, or your dash can do different things. So I'm going to go with cast. Actually, let's go with our basic attack is going to get stronger. That's good, right? We'll start with that. So now,
you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
See how there's a color effect associated with our basic attack now? It's a little more powerful. By the way, the scenery in here is amazing. Now, the thing about this game is it is procedurally generated. Every time you play through it or enter a room, it's randomly to some aspect created. It is never the same twice. It's okay, no worries, Ocean. Have a good night. I'm trying to keep an eye on what Serhawk wants to see. Does he have a Cerberus skull pauldron? Yes! Yes, he does. The art for this game is amazing. Zolia had said, I've been thinking about playing this, but I'm not sure how I'll get along with the gameplay. I do not like fighting style games. And by fighting style games, I mean things like Mortal Kombat, where it's all about twitch motion, i.e. how fast can you jam the buttons. The hint I would say is if you want to play this game, it's also available on Switch, which might be a different interface that's easier for you. Ooh, there's a bad guy over there throwing stuff at me. I definitely got much more comfortable with it when I got the controller, because I just, you know, the jamming buttons of a keyboard, oh, that's a bad guy, do not work for me. A controller is much more comfortable for an interface. I was really concerned that I would find the game very repetitive and boring. I have died in my main game close to 40 times, and I have achieved one victory condition in the game so far. I've yet to have any dialogue repeated, and it doesn't feel repetitive. It changes every time. It's procedurally generated, so every time is different.
Each exit
And there
has its
are
own reward.
a gazillion different ways to customize the game. So, for example, if we go this way through this door, we'll get another boon of Athena. If we go this way, we can get whatever this is. Zagreus doesn't know what this is yet, so let's go figure that out. And this game has so many different elements. You can kill enemies on traps, you can kill them by smacking them against walls, you can kill them by using ranged attacks to drop scenery. It is extremely customizable. So let's go this way and learn something new about what this is. Alright, these are new. What's that do?
Lights out.
That is an area of effect attack. So I can attack it and get out of its range, and it will blow up bad guys. See, did you see that little wall smash thing? It's because I threw him into a wall. Trap kill. Ah! Yeah, don't get me. So, lots of ways to kill him. I'm a little more comfortable with the gameplay now that I've played it for a while, which helps. So this is a pomegranate. When you take it, it levels up one of your existing boons. So your boon becomes more powerful. So you can get new boons, you can make boons more powerful, you can change out boons, and you can get these things. These are keys. There's a bunch of different stuff that you can collect and get. Oh, I don't know. These guys jump. And it won't take long. I'm sure we'll get to the point where we die, and you'll see what happens when we die. Dying is literally just the beginning of it. Ooh, that was a good attack.
A chthonic key.
Right, now I've got a chthonic key.
Wonder where I can use this.
You'll find out soon enough, Zagreus, trust me. There are different things that you can get for, like, if you break the pot, sometimes they have health or sometimes they have keys. So, we've got two new options here. This is one thing, and this is another thing. Let me show you this one first. It is infinitely replayable. I have completed what is set as the first victory condition of the game. It might as well have been the end of the first act. I now realize that I know nothing and I have so much more to do. And as I've mentioned before, none of the dialogue has repeated. So let's do this, because I know what it is and I want to show you.
I think I hear the river.
This
Charon's shop.
is Charon. The boatman, the ferryman.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? Then I'll just have a look around.
So you can pick when you're given the option whether or not you want to go to a shop and spend your coin on buying upgrades. There's also, you can examine the environment you're around.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about. Available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That would be me.
Zagreus talks to the narrator, which I find hilarious. Yeah. There's, oh, they, all of the characters in here are extremely bishy. I completely agree, Zalia. You haven't even, I'll load up my other game if you want later on, and I can show you some different characters. So we don't have enough coin to buy anything, but this has been a nice reprieve because it means I don't have to fight anything this level either. Once you get to a set level of number of rooms, you progress. So here we are, back to the slog. Now, see these guys glowing yellow? They suck. They have armor, because you got to get through their armor before you can get to them. They also tend to be stronger and throw more powerful attacks. As I said, it won't be long before I can tell you what happens when you die. It's not the end of the world. You just keep going. Okay, this is darkness, aka the power of the underworld. Collecting it lets us do other things. Like I said, there's a lot of different...
I can't heal myself, but I can fight.
There's lots of different variables that you can manipulate to stylize the way you level up to support your game plan. So, see the little skull symbol there? That means mini-boss, which usually means health does not regenerate over time. That's the whole point. There are items and things that unlocks and improvements that you can make that will let you regenerate health, but when you die, that's it. You start over. You've got to try and complete the objective you've been set in one batch of health. But there are lots of ways to improve that. So we can go here and fight a mini-boss and get another boon from Athena, but let's go over here, because that's a different symbol. What is that? We don't know. This is a whole bunch of little ugly skull things. Area effect monsters, which are never fun. Unless you have lots of area effect attacks. There are different weapons that you can unlock that Zagreus can get, which will give him area effect attacks. Right now I don't have any area effect attacks. Oh god, these guys are armored. Check out my health, see? I'm about ready to die, unfortunately. Don't worry. We will get through this room at least. We made it. Okay. Any guesses about who this is?
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
I love Dionysus. He's awesome. Right, so now we have the ability to pick a new boon. Some of these are rarer, so like this one gives us hearts. That little heart with the green arrow, that's health. That's a good thing. Every time you pick up one of these, whatever these are. No, it's Dionysus. This one gives our dash attack, lets us cause a hangover, which is useful, or hangover is, it's a dot. Basically, it's damage over time. But this looks cool, and it's rare, so let's pick this.
Look out of wine to liven things up around here. Who should I give this to?
So this, what that we have just collected is... Now, I think I can load this. No, I can't yet. It doesn't tell me what it is. Probably not until we get back. Okay. But I know what it is. It's nectar. And you can use it to give to people to curry their favor. And now we have one, and it's very useful. So let's go this way. We'll get some more darkness. We don't have very much health left, so it may not be long before we die. Especially if they keep throwing armored mofos at us.
Fighting.
Okay. I'm dead.
Damn it. I'm home.
This is what happens when you die.
Yes, carry on everyone, don't mind me.
You literally just start over. Now you're in the house, so you get to explore around and get to learn more about the house. Every time you see these little glowy circle dot things, it means it's something interesting for you to learn.
How goes it, Shades?
Do you really think Lord Hades is going to hear me out? Cause of death. Elephant. And you get picking up upgrades in games. I don't understand. What is the rarest? I will have that. It's not a bad technique, to be honest. There is a later mechanic in the game where you can earn unlocks by collecting the complete set of boons that each individual god gives you. They're called fated choices, which you will learn more about. So the game rewards you for trying things, experimenting with things, gotta catch 'em all type stuff, which again helps combat the repetitive nature of it. So here we go. Who's this?
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Welcome to Hypnos.
Some of us more than others.
So now we get to wander around and meet more people.
Back already.
Including Dad. Here's Dad.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
The voice acting in this is absolutely amazing.
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Zagreus is such a shit. I love it.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Now we have to do the bestest and the most important part of the game.
There's a good boy.
Of course you can pet the dog. Of course you can pet Cerberus. I spend a lot of time petting Cerberus. You can only pet him once. Oh no, you can pet him more than once. And he loves you. See? Oh, he loves you. Cerberus is the best. Right, so let's wander around a bit.
You've returned.
Here's another person to meet.
Good to see you, lad. Despite
Hello.
the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Hello, Achilles.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Now, one of the things I like is that Zags calls a lot of people sir. He's actually very polite. And if he doesn't like you, he takes the piss out of you like Dad.
The House of Hades. That dark and lavishly
Yes, you get
appointed
to
lair
pet
of
Cerberus.
the underworld's king is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
Okay, it gets better than that, Hawk. Watch
You
this.
know I can hear you, old man.
See? Look! He can hear the narrator. Now, you remember that little, the nectar we picked up? Oh, it doesn't let me give it to him yet. But you can... No, I don't want to give you the nectar. Okay, maybe we have to talk to him first.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
He's a good boy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
So now that we've talked to him, see where it says gift -1 nectar? Let's give Cerberus a nectar and see what happens.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Oh, you get to pet him again for one thing. Yay! Achilles is the best.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Oh, Cerberus has given us something.
Thank you, boy.
Oh, he gave us his old spiked collar. Wonder what we can do with that. I know what we can do with that. We'll go see the editor. But first we have to, explore and talk to people.
You have come home. Do not despair, child.
This
Such
is Nyx.
setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Treats for the good boy. Exactly.
Hey, room. I'm back.
So, here is our messy, messy room. Let's take a nap.
Who needs sleep?
No, You don't get to take sleep. You don't get to sleep.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Yeah, the game knows exactly what you're about.
Come on, it's not that bad, is it?
Nyx is very pretty. So this is...
Night and darkness guide me.
This is one of the ways that you improve between deaths, is the darkness that you collect can do things for you. So this one says, Shadow Presence says, you get extra damage. Chthonic Vitality is you can gain health every time you leave a chamber, i.e. a room. I like this one. Death Defiance. Instead of dying, you can get 50% of your health back. Greater Reflexes, you can get an additional dash. So you can spend darkness that you collect to increase these things between deaths, basically. Yeah, Nyx's wife. Every single character in this game is wife. There's some of the ones later on that I especially like. But there are a bunch of characters. Look, you've got a Cyclops skull.
Can't sleep.
Your room says no. You don't get to do any rest, so.
Okay. I can escape through that pink window there.
So here are more weapons that we can also get our hands on. This is the sword that we're using right now. There is a spear, a shield, and a bow. We've got one key left, so we can unlock the bow.
Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. What the?
And we have a new character to talk to.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly. How's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
So this is Skelly, and what he does is he teaches you the basic commands for each of the weapons. So this is a bow, obviously. We've got a... That's our cast that we just had. So we've got our basic attack. Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot. The controls got messed around. Basic attack. We've got a hold and powerful attack. And then we've got a area effect special attack as well. My controls are all off. I change them, but that's okay. Yep, that's not working very well. Wants to do it next for basic attack. Let's just use one for everything. So you kill Skelly, and he comes right back. Skelly's really fun.
Bet I got you pretty good. Taking it a shot?
Now, this...
Got something new to try.
These are keepsakes. We got one of these from Cerberus because we gave him the nectar. We can equip one keepsake at a time. And later on, you get the ability to move around keepsakes at certain times. As you can tell, there's a lot of them. But this is the only one we have for now, and it adds 25 to our life title. So let's go with it.
All set.
This is what we're trying to do.
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot.
So we've made it through 10 chambers, and we've got to try and escape. And then...
Ready.
We start again.
Thunder. Is that?
Right back where we started. So this time, I wonder who the lightning bolt is.
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
So here we go again. We've got a boon. We can pick dash, special, or attack. Chain lightning when we damage a foe. Our special attack causes lightning bolts, or our dash causes lightning bolts. I use the special with the bow a lot. That's the area of effect attack, so I'm going to go with that this time.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever. Back to dust.
Which is quite useful, isn't it? Oh, what's this?
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead.
Yep. So as you continue on, you will meet more characters.
Am I interrupting something?
Using a sword. See, the bow is great for the little flying skull heads because they're weak enemies, but there tends to be a lot of them, which is quite useful. But as you can see, the rooms are completely different. The layouts are different, the traps are different, the enemies are different, and it's all random. So that was the reward for this. Now these are coins that we can sell to Charon. Oh, but this is new. Let's go see what this is. Thanks, Haven. Take it easy. See, I've also activated that trap with the bow from a distance, which is nice. Again, it's just about different gameplay styles and finding what it is you think is going to work best for you. One of my I use the bow a lot, but one of my favorite weapons is actually the spear because I find it a really good balanced combination of ranged and melee. And one of the things I've been working on improving, I can't remember which the basic attack is because I changed the controls.
A centaur heart.
This is a centaur heart. It gives us
That'll keep me going for a bit.
bonus to our base health. You gotta be careful, by the way. Those things can still shoot you after the room ends. But notice how the traps have turned blue. They're no longer active once the room is cleared. Exactly. The procedural generation is absolutely incorporated into the lore. The writing on this game is incredible. It's like I said, I've played a bunch of it now, and I've sorry, wasn't paying attention. I've yet to heard repeat dialogue. Every time you talk to the gods, it's a little different. All right, let's trigger one of these traps, okay? That's what happens. There's a bit of a delay. And if you time it right, you could theoretically attack these guys with the traps. But I'm not that good, to be honest. You can attack multiple enemies, though, if you can line them up properly. Or if you have, like, terrain. Usually I just err on the side of volume with things like that. So now we have some more darkness. We can spend that at the mirror. No choice this time. All we're going to get is coin. So off we go. We've got one of these little bottleneck passages here, which can be quite useful. Attacking characters from the back can give you bonuses. So directionality does play a part. Oh gosh, these guys are armored. That sucks. And see, as a result, they attack. Ow! They do lots of blasts instead of just one, which is a pain. But I got it. There we go. Got the coins. Now we got a choice. We can go to Charon. We've got 142 coins. Or we can get some more darkness. I'm thinking let's get some more darkness, because usually the good stuff at Charon's about 150. Oh, he's very chatty. He talks a lot. What I'm trying to do is get to the point where hopefully we'll meet some more characters that I can introduce you to.
Easy.
And there is, we haven't unlocked it yet, but there is a codex available that collects all the various bits of lore and teaches you status and stuff. Which is useful. Die, fools, die! Please die, my slime food.
That's what you get.
Excellent. More darkness. Okay. Anything else? I just break the pots out of practicality. Oh! Let's see. So we could have a mini boss here with another boon from Dionysus, but let's go meet Poseidon. How about that? Ooh, what's that in the middle? Looks to be that guy. You can also use terrain to your advantage. So right now I'm hiding so that I don't have to deal with as many blasts of things. Never underestimate the power of running away. Running away is good. Oh, he's armor. Sucks. I tend to concentrate on the ranged guys because they're the ones who mess me with the most because I forget everything. Damn, still let me use my big attack.
Crashing
All right.
waves. A trident.
Let's
It's
meet
Uncle
Poseidon.
number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
So we can add powers. I've got Hydraulic Might, which says in the first 10 seconds I get more stuff. My dash does foes and knocks people away. That sounds pretty good. Or my attack does more. So let's add damage to my dash. So this is my dash. And now it does a knockback effect. So I've got a centaur heart over there. But what's this?
Let's see what's in here.
So this is a shop. It's basically Charon's shop, but in the middle of the dungeon. So because I have some coin, I can buy stuff. I've got a chance. There's tons of these different items. You can buy more damage to your foes from traps, +1 to my cast, or slain foes have a 15% chance to drop stuff, but that only lasts for 3 encounters. So I'm gonna go with the Prometheus stone. So now when I'm casting, I now have 2 stones to cast with for a while instead of 1. So let's go get another centaur heart. The character design is phenomenal, and we've just really started scratching the surface. So that was a Tower of Skulls, which generates more skulls. Which is fun, honest. Oh, they're armored. Oh, bad owl. But see that lightning bolt? Because I did damage to him, that power's kicked in. So here we go. Here's a centaur heart. So we can go to a mini boss and get a key, or we can go to a mini boss and get whatever these are. Let's find out. Let's find what these are. Mini boss time. By mini boss it means a bunch of really tough bosses. Oh, but remember our dash does a knockback attack, so I can use that a little more to my advantage. Maybe try to knock people into terrain. Or I can die a whole lot more, you know. Oh, we did it.
Gemstones.
Cool. What are these? Gemstones.
I'll hang on to these.
Gemstones are another thing that you can do stuff with. And we'll find out the next time we go back to the house, i.e. die. So, keys or darkness? Let's get some more darkness. Darkness!
Wretches.
Oh, that was cool. It does. But keep in mind that's this particular weapon. There are a bunch of different weapons. And one of the things I really like about this game is it doesn't matter what your preferred playstyle is. You can find combinations that will work to it. It's not you have to learn how to fight this way or you're never going to play the game successfully. It's, okay, if that doesn't work for you, then you might want to aim for these types of boons or these types of weapons. It really does allow a lot of customization, which I appreciate because I'm not really good at these particular types of games. But I've learned enough about how, well, one, I've played enough of it that I know now how the enemies fight, but also what kinds of things I like. Like, I really like a dash attack. And I spend my darkness and my gemstones
Got to keep going.
in different ways so as to accentuate that. Let's get some more gemstones. Oh god, got another boss here coming up. Oh, so it's just more here. Have all the armored bad guys. Ow. Alright, I killed him, so I get my gemstones back. See if I can smack him with the wall. That helps. Okay, more gemstones.
Not yet.
And again, unless you're an experienced PC gamer, I recommend a controller for this. It's just a little bit more comfortable of an interface. Because it's not a matter of, you know, selecting one of 75 gazillion different, you know, abilities or attacks. It's, you have 4. And it's just a matter of how you customize them with boons. The controller interface, for me at least, is a lot more comfortable. So for example, these guys can't jump across these gaps, which can be really useful. And you can dash across corners and stuff like this. So if you want to, you can use the terrain to your advantage. You can also shoot the ranged attacks from this guy so that they don't come at you. Ow! Doing terribly well. Alright, there's Charon. Any other way out? No. It's Charon or nothing. Alright. I think what I'll do is I'll probably wrap it up the next time I die. Oh.
Charon's shop.
Here's Charon. Oh, and there's something to look at here.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
It's blocked. You can't fall into the rivers. They plant a flag on that and add a mechanic about the rivers later in the game.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
So see, you're like, no, I'm fine. I'm good. You can shoot the ghosts too, or run through them. So here we are in Charon's shop. I can buy some more darkness. I could increase the power of one of my attacks, or I can buy another attack. This, you see how there's 2 little red ribbons on the star there? This is the end boss. This is the end boss of Tartarus, the first level of hell. So I think I'm going to get me another power.
Should come in useful.
I see the Griffin of the Underworld has found a means to reach you with my blessing, nephew. Such strange alliances we forge these days.
See, every time you talk to Zeus, there's a little bit more power. There's a different dialogue. Ooh, your lightning makes foes jolted. Victim's next attack self-inflicts lightning damage that harms nearby foes. Oh, that sounds good. Or my cast is a burst of chain lightning. Your lightning effects. What do I have lightning on right now? It's on my special, right? Yeah, let's take that one.
Alright, Lord Zeus.
Oh, see, we can talk to Charon again.
Hey, Charon. If there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you?
Charon doesn't say much.
Great.
Okay. This is the end boss. This is going to kill me. Just to warn you. We're down to 37 out of 125 health.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me.